What is up, beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a very fun collection video for you guys. Today I'm going to be doing a collection review on majority of the products of the Urban Decay Kristen Leanne collaboration. If no one knows who Kristen Leanne is, she is actually an amazing cruelty-free YouTuber, as well as the owner and co-owner with her husband of Arctic Fox hair dye. I'm going to be doing a collection review on this palette, this palette, and these two liquid lipsticks. So I do not have the entire collection. The other parts of the collection is another gray liquid lipstick and a yellow eyeshadow and 3 lipsticks and bullets, and I do not have those items. I just picked up what I could. Like I said, I am a YouTuber that doesn't get any PR. I'm a YouTuber that takes everything out of my own pocket. And if I can't afford to buy the entire collection, I won't buy the entire collection. If I can afford to buy a few pieces that I know I will use, then I'll do that. But anyways, so these are the products I'm going to be using today. And if you want to see the look that I did today using these products, then keep on watching. So we're just going to dive right into eyes first before we do anything else. And I'm going to actually use both palettes from this collection because why the hell not? Because I really want to shape up my eye with this one first. This one is the Daydream eyeshadow palette, and then I want to finish off the look with the Kaleidoscope Dream eyeshadow palette. So now, first off, this is the very neutral palette, the Daydream palette. This one right here is definitely going to have like 5 like really nice everyday kind of colors. And let me show you some swatches as well before we get started with the look. We have Lucy, Daydream, 1212, Subscribe, and 8. Next up, we're going to have the really fun 10-pan pop of color palette right here. This is the Kaleidoscope Dream palette. Let me show you some swatches of this one as well. We have Spitfire, Stay Gold, Tahine, LCW, TRM, Leo and Brixton, Lime Time, 13th Floor, Dye, and Corona. Now I will say with swatches, the other palette blended beautifully. Tahine and Dye and TRM, I had to go in a little bit more, but other than that, they all blended out really beautifully. Start off the look, I'm going to go in with this Daydream palette right here, and I'm going to set my eye with the shade Lucy first. For my crease, I'm going to take a big fluffy brush and go in with the shade Daydream right here. I feel like this color is definitely going to be one of those colors that's going to be really pretty just to kind of warm up the eye. We will come back to that. I'm going to go in now with the Kaleidoscope Dream eyeshadow palette. I'm going to go in with the shade Tahine for my crease. For my lid color, it took me a long time to figure it out, but I'm going to go in with this one right here, which stands for Long Cool Woman. I'm going to go in with that on the lid, and let's see how it blends with a dry brush. That color was actually very pigmented. There was a little bit of fallout, but honestly, I really don't mind it because, of course, I can sweep it away very easily. Now, if it was black and it was, like, really bad, then I would understand. Anyways, so now it is time to add a little bit more fun to this before we go in, smoke it out, and brow bone highlight, under eye, whatever we're doing. I'm going to go in with Lime Time, but I am going to wet my brush just a little bit. I'm actually going to do, like, a little line above here. Not like a cut crease, but just a little line right here, and just kind of add some more fun to it. Now it's time to go back in with the Daydream palette. I'm going to go in with the shade 8. Now time for some inner corner and brow bone highlight before we do the lower lash line. I'm going to go in with both Leo and Brixton for my inner corner and brow bone. I think I'm going to do Leo for the inner corner and Brixton for the brow bone highlight. We shall see. in with the Daydreams palette just to kind of go under my little lash line. I'm going to go in with both Daydream and a little bit of 8. Now to finish the lower lash line, I'm going to go in with Stay Gold. Now that my eyes are pretty much done, I'm going to go through on some mascara and some lashes, and I'll be right back to do the rest of the face and a lip. I'm actually really loving the way that these eyes look right now, especially when you put on false lashes, because lashes just bring everything together. I'm going to go in with some highlight. I'm going to go in with the Kristen Leanne Beauty Beam Highlighting Palette. This one has 3 really pretty, stunning highlighting shades for every one. I am going to show you some swatches really quick as well. So from left to right, you're going to have the bronzy shade, the more champagne light shade, and the champagne darker medium shade. And then the last one is all of them mixed together. I'm probably just going to use this one right here. I might use this one if I feel like it, but I think I'm just going to use the lightest shade and see how it looks. Now that the highlight and the face and the eyes are done, now it's time for a lip. So this is something that is exclusive to Ulta and Ulta.com. This is actually the Forgive and Forget Liquid Lipstick Duo. So now I think I'm going to just use the lightest shade, but I'm not exactly sure. I think that for this look I might just do the paler shade, and this one is called Forget. Now, I will say really quickly, I did do some swatches of them, and also the lipsticks I did not pick up, which is the 3 regular ones, and I will show you those right now. So we have Bun Bun, Cloud 9, Spellbound, and then the Liquid Lip Duo, Forget and Forgive. I'm going to say right now, just by their other liquid lip formula, I absolutely hate their liquid lip formula, but now this one I do feel that they have updated it, changed it, whatever they have done to it, and the way it dries down smooth, it doesn't look chunky, it doesn't look weird, and on top of that, it doesn't transfer or budge or anything like that. So we will try this on the lip for the first time right now. So let's try the shade Forget. That is the end of this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed this little tutorial that I did today using the Urban Decay Kristen Leanne collection. I think Kristen Leanne is absolutely stunning. I think that she has just such a really nice warm heart. That sounds weird though. But I feel like she just has a really nice heart. I have not met her. I would love to meet her. I also would love to meet the Ryan Morgan as well. And I also have not tried the Arctic Fox hair dye, but I know who they are, and I've watched her videos plenty of times before. So this is definitely a collaboration that I just had to jump on the bandwagon before. Let's just talk about some of the products that I use today. Like, well, pretty much I have everything from the collection except for the ones that are exclusive to UrbanDecay.com, and I don't have the 3 lipstick bullets. I only have the liquid lipsticks. So I'm just going to go down the line and talk about what products I thought worked out and whatever. I'm just going to give you my information. Start off with the Kaleidoscope Dream palette. So this is the really large, massive palette. I showed you swatches of this as well. I will have to say, Stay Gold was really truly pigmented gold. So was LCW, Long Cool Woman, and TRM, the Ryan Morgan. 13th Floor is one of the most stunning blacks I have seen in a very long time, especially when it comes to like eyeshadow, like creamy formula for that one. So that one really blended out really nicely. Now, I will have to say, I'm going to do a lot more looks with these palettes in the very near future because I want to start doing more like Instagram videos and also more like get ready with me's on here. So let me know if you want to see those as well. But just from this palette standpoint alone, a few of them were not my absolute favorite, like Tahine, Dye, and Spitfire were okay colors. They weren't like wowing me, but the rest of the palette is actually very stunning and they blended beautifully. I do feel that they have updated their metallic formula maybe. This one is $39 for this eyeshadow palette. I do recommend it if you're looking for a very fun, different palette. Now, I will say, the pan layout originally gave me really bad OCD and anxiety because I was like, oh my god. But it's not nearly as terrible as the Dose of Colors Hidden Treasure palette. That one just has a interesting layout. This one right here, I love the idea of just different size pans and different pans here and there. So I think it's a very fun concept. So I'm going for it. So I definitely recommend this palette right here. We have the Daydream eyeshadow palette. Now this one's definitely for the more neutral person out there, neutral girl or boy. This one right here is going to be very, very neutral, very everyday. I feel like you can create so many amazing looks with this. I personally would look at this like an eye contouring palette because I love to use colors like this all over the lid, this in the transition, this in the transition, this in the crease, this one to smoke it out, and also this in the crease if I want to do a smoky look. So like I think that this palette is definitely something I would use for like everything like base and everything like that. Blended beautifully. The pigmentation on these were the best mattes I have ever used from Urban Decay. Let me just say that right now. They blended beautifully. They're super buttery and super soft, and they're the best mattes that I have used from Urban Decay, and I do think that they updated the formula on that one as well, so I'm really happy about that. This palette is $26, and also I do recommend this palette too. Is the Kristen Leanne Beauty Beam Highlighting Palette. This one is really stunning. I do like that there is 3 different shades for 3 different skin tones, and you can blend them all together to create your own custom glow. I do like that. I feel like this one too, they updated the formula because their other formula was nice, but it just went on chunky sometimes. This one is super smooth. So these blended like butter. They go on really pigmented, and if you want intensity, you can get intensity with these. It's $34, and honestly, I do recommend this one too. I really don't have anything negative to say about this collection. I have already said whatever I wanted to say. There was a little bit of fallout with some of the shades. There was a little bit of fallout with some of the shadows that I used today. A little bit of kickback in the pan, but there's nothing there that really says, oh, you don't need to buy it because of it. So I also recommend this one, the Liquid Lip Duo. This one, like I said, is only available at Ulta.com and Ulta stores. This one is $29 for both of them. Their new formula is just so nice. Like, it is so good. Like, I absolutely think they really updated their formula when it comes to liquid lipstick. Anyways, that is the end of this video. I think that the Kristen Leanne Urban Decay collaboration is a huge hit in my personal opinion. I really don't have anything negative to say because I've had some Urban Decay products in the past that just didn't work out, and I've had some products recently that didn't work out, and this one really did work. Every single item worked very nicely for me. So anyways, make sure you thumbs it up and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. I'll see you guys in the very near future, and I hope that you have a great day. Love you. Bye.